Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are doing amazing today. Right now in this video I have a load of news to go ahead and cover from the brand new community updates over on Reddit, so it should be a pretty interesting video. Now it is going to be a longer video than usual, but there is a lot of information to go ahead and cover, so make sure to watch the full video. But anyways, so I guess without any further ado, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and start off by February public test build 1. Thank you all for the passionate interest in the first public test build of February. Yes, we said first. There may be more later in the month after this one ends, but we still do not have a specific end date on this first version, and whether or not we will launch a second one depends on how the first one goes. And also they go on to say the first one is now fully full. There is no more room for players to join the first public test build, so we could always go ahead and receive some more public test builds throughout the month, which sounds pretty cool. On some more, there have also been a variety of questions and concerns about this build so far, which we will answer below, but just a general reminder that everything in the public test build is subject to change. This content, whether it is something significant like a map or something less obvious like text on an item, may end up releasing in any future update. We're looking at you, Overkill Perk. Hopefully this still releases someday. So okay, Overkill Perk, we don't know, maybe someday or not. On some more, as it is a test. It may also be buggy, have half-finished features or placeholders. Some of this may be intentional, but first let's speak about what is not intentional. Movement changes. The following changes are bugs that will be addressed and are not intentional changes. So over here we have sliding being interrupted while aiming and the speed of sliding reduced while aiming. Then a sliding aim animation bug, and also speed is reduced once ADS instead of being reduced after ADS completes. So all the movement nerfs which we thought were nerfs were just bugs, and that is great news. I know a lot of you are going to be happy with that. Now, they do however go on to say the following. For intentional changes, we're testing some changes related to the ability to drop shot. That's the ability to immediately go prone and fire at an enemy. If you aren't familiar, this, a long-standing tactic in many FPS titles that allows players to quickly change their hitbox by dropping to the ground and giving them the advantage of an approaching enemy. So basically what they have done, when you go to drop shot, you're not able to ADS until you are fully prone on the ground. So in between that, from the falling down stage, you cannot actually ADS, but they have made a blue perk which gives you the ability to still drop shot like you normally would. So it's kind of a nerf to drop shotting. Actually, it is just a nerf to drop shotting. But anyways, moving on some more. They do say lastly, not everything in this test was available right at the start, and more pieces of content will be rolling throughout the testing period. You may see more modes, items, perks, or general pieces of content drop in later. They also say please report the bugs in the beta. But anyways, moving on to the next part of this video, and this is regarding the SKS. They say also for everyone asking about the SKS, that is still coming and will be releasing next week on the 19th of February UTC in the BR buff event. So next week Friday guys, that is going to be in the game. The brand new gun, the SKS, is finally coming, which is great freaking news. Anyways, on some more. Now over here guys, we are at feedback. So over here they have a couple of different things to go on to talk about. Firstly, we have do not disturb or hidden feature. One low-key but commonly requested feature is something that will allow players to either be displayed as hidden or block invites for a certain amount of time. We have conveyed this request to the team before, and unfortunately it isn't something that is currently slated for the next update, but is still being considered and will hopefully be something we can add relatively soon. It's definitely a smaller change, but I think it'll be a very good one and a very welcomed change in the game. But anyways, on some more, and this is a big one: China version content. As many of you have seen, some content that is currently released in the China version is being tested in the public test build for our global and Garena versions. we can't often directly comment on when X feature from the build is coming or even if it is coming, since that is all up to the dev teams to discuss, test and decide first. There may be content in the global or in the China version that is essentially being tested to see if it performs well there first, like all new features or pieces of content, and then if it does perform, well, it may be considered for release in other versions. So awesome stuff. I think most of us can agree a lot of the changes in the Chinese version, especially for Battle Royale, will be very welcomed in the global and the Garena versions. I think that'll be very cool, and at least we now know that stuff can always still come to the global as well as the Garena versions, and they are actually testing some of that stuff right now on the public test build. Anyways, on some more prestige or additional levels. We've seen this request popping up more often now that many players have hit that level 150 cap. Our teams are considering various options for adding additional progression to the game. In the past, we considered Gunsmith Edition as a way to add progression, even though it wasn't tied to the main profile level system. But we don't have any information on additional systems or options being added in the near future. We'll be sure to bring that up as soon as there is news. So, they are considering adding like a prestige system or a new system for leveling, but they don't have any information of what that will be and when it is coming out. At least we do know they are considering adding a new leveling system, because most of us at this point have already hit that level 150 cap. Anyways, on some more. New ranked series. Lastly, a simple one, the next ranked series will be releasing alongside Season 2 in March. So, Season 2 Ranked is going to be coming out in March side by side with the actual Season 2 for the whole game. So anyways, that is going to be everything I wanted to show you guys in the actual community update. Now, we're going to move on to the comment section and check out some more news over there. Firstly, a user said, second credit store update, CardM did respond and they said next week, almost there. And they also actually said they had one planned for this week, but it ended up getting cancelled. So we are having a new credit store update next week. Another user says, any chance Velikan's voice from Warzone will come? CardM said, very possible, yes. We have brought over many voices over from Modern Warfare 2019, and there is no reason to assume that we will not be able to for other characters as well from that title or Cold War. So they do say it is possible to receive more voiceovers for characters from Cold War as well as from Modern Warfare 2019. So yeah, nice stuff. On some more, a user said, hello CardM developers, I would like to ask, when the classic Nuketown will return to the selection of maps in the casual modes. I really liked Nuketown Russia, but it would be nice if we had the normal Nuketown available again. They said, hey yeah, we'll likely have that map returning in the future, and especially as we move further and further away from the winter seasons. We had classic Nuketown there for more than a year, so we don't mind giving Nuketown Russia some time to breathe on its own too. Makes sense, we had the normal Nuketown for a very long time. I guess it's time for Russia Nuketown, but they do say the normal Nuketown will eventually be coming back later down the line. Anyways, on some more. A user asked, when will we have an update to the test server to let us try the new guns, the ASVAL and the SPR-208, and have us try the truck and BR, the proximity mine, the cluster strikes and more in the test server? CardM said, hey, those may not be coming until towards the end of this current public test build, or not until the next one, if there is one. So either we're going to be able to try that stuff towards the end of this public test build, or if there is a new one, it might actually end up being in the second one. So yeah, moving on. Another user said the following, hey, will there be a new legendary character skin this season or coming in the next season? CardM said, hey, we do plan to have some amazing and high quality character skins coming next season, but they're not on the same vein as Dark Nikto. In our current plans, we have a mythic coming next season, which is season 2, and then a legendary character skin to Dark Nikto dropping the following, being season 3. We have to try to rotate back and forth with that each season, but unfortunately for season 1, we weren't able to include either option. So okay, we're not going to have a legendary character in Season 2, but we are going to have a mythic in Season 2. But we are going to have a legendary character in Season 3. Is it going to be Reaper Ashura? Who knows? It could be, it could also not be. We're going to have to wait and see. All we know, mythic Season 2 and legendary character for Season 3. So yeah, that's actually very interesting over there. It helps out quite a bit. On some more. On Twitter now, a user said, what about Ghost's original voice? And Karim said coming next season. So we are going to have Ghost's voiceover in the game for Season 2, and that is very, very exciting. So yeah, I'm happy about that change over there finally coming to the game. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, that is going to be everything we are going to cover in this video regarding to this season, Season 2, and even Season 3 for the brand new legendary character coming in that season. Quite a lot of brand new info. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also I really hope all of you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. But for now, that's going to be all from me. If you are new around here, please consider smacking a sub, and also if you enjoyed the video, a like does help out a lot. But anyways, that's going to be all. Thanks for watching, and Squally out. Cheers!